Good evening, meowdy everybody. Today we are playing Decollate Decoration. You know, it actually sounded like a super cute game and she had a super cute girl on the cover, so I bought the game. And then I realized, I said this on Discord a couple of days ago, I searched what Decollate actually meant. Because I realized it was a real word and it actually meant beheading. So... Good evening, Project XN. Thank you for dropping by. I hope you're having a lovely day or night. I don't know how... well, I'd say gory, but I'm not really sure. I don't know if it's gory at all. That's why I always check tags. She kind of looks like Undertale. No, I read the synopsis say that you are a ghost. Like, you wake up, you became a ghost, and then you're haunting your boyfriend. And I was like, that sounds pretty funny. And then I went in and yeah. I don't regret it though. She looks really cute. If she's a landmine girl, it is what it is. This is our landmine day. I am still playing it. I think there is a bit of restriction on streaming it though. I think the main one that's on the page is that you can't open the gallery. Maybe there's spoilers in the gallery, but you're not allowed to open that. There's multiple endings. I don't know if there's one for like doing all of them or what. But I guess we could do like a couple, depends on how long it takes to get to an ending, and then we could call it there so we don't violate any of the streaming guidelines. But yeah, you sure there's no adult tag there, Chi? Oh yeah, that at least I'm sure of. I never buy like those. And like even if it was there, it would have been tagged right away. Because I found this on Discovery Queue. So like Discovery Queue hits with the like, this is an adult game, or like you have to be this old to see this game. Like you get the prompt to put in your date of birth. I at least check the tags there. Now I'm gonna tell you, the tags for this game are literally just adventure, horror, pixel graphics, casual, visual novel. That's all the tags of this game. I didn't read the horror part, but like... I'm sure that it's completely fine to stream. I mean, there are streaming guidelines in the first place, so it should be completely fine. I also saw, when I searched what Decollate meant, that Manly Badass Hero played this last February. So, yeah, it's safe. Okay, I'll turn on my background music, because I don't know if the game music will be loud, because, yeah, I have no music. Sounds are definitely on, but I guess we'll have to gauge it when we actually start. So, begin. This game contains some sensitive imagery. Would you like to soften the visual expressions? Apply mosaic filters to blood, etc. This setting can be changed later in the options menu. Oh, I like how it's so pink though. It's so cute. Sure, let's censor it just in case. I don't know how bad it is. If I can't gauge how bad it is, I can't say. Isn't it kind of loud? You died. Guess the game's over! Wait, I love how that's the very first thing you see. Hang on, wait. Let's lower the volume just a little bit. Like by 2? Or maybe it's the SFX that's kind of loud. I haven't heard the background music yet. Okay. You died. Beautiful. Oh, this gives vibes, actually, of... What was that one? The milk games that we played? Sort of. You find yourself in front of an apartment. Then you realize you're dead. Yeah, you're actually dead. You wonder what will happen to you. You've never committed any evil. Your soul would surely be judged favorably. Right? You look up at the apartment, and that's when you realize you came here to see him. Oh my god, it's such a cute image. Tall, smart, and mature. Such a gentle-natured guy. Are we sure he didn't kill us? Why are we haunting him? He has such a good sense of humor, too. You love him. Feeling as if you're about to rise into the afterlife, you climb up in the rusty steps to the apartment. His doorbell doesn't work. So you knock on the door instead. He closed the door immediately. Maybe he doesn't see you, though. Kinda reminds you of World of Horror. Ooh. But he couldn't see you. Yeah, okay, he didn't see us. He had never not noticed you before. You suddenly became terrified of leaving this world. It no longer mattered how great of a place it was. The thought of being separated from him sounded more terrifying than the abyss. You feel your still heart jolt deep within your now decaying body. Wait, I'm a ghost. I shouldn't have a body, right? You feel your soul yearn for him. You know what you need to do. If you can't visit him anymore, then you have to bring him with you. Logic 100. Wait, so you have to kill him? I'm actually wondering that because we died immediately as the first thing when we press a new game. How did we die? Like, were we killed by somebody? Because, You're sure he would understand? Yeah, I cut your life short in the prime, like, in the prime of your life. Yeah, because I died, so we gotta go together, right? You'd get it, right? You still need to bring him to your side before your soul passes on. Yeah, we are a landmine girl for real. You have to kill your beloved. You know, I actually wonder this about ghosts. Right? There's the idea in horror stuff where a ghost is haunting a certain place or people. If the ghost, let's say you're a normal guy in like a horror movie, you get this house and there's already a ghost there. And the ghost is, maybe the ghost got killed in that house, so they're vengeful, right? What is the logic of the ghost if you already know they're a ghost because they want to kill somebody because they got killed, so they're vengeful? What is the point of them killing you if you're not the guy who you know, who's their target of revenge? Because if you die and you turn into a ghost, then you're gonna have two ghosts, and the other ghost is gonna be having beef with the first one. I don't get it. It would be funny if the obsession was the cause of that. Oh, that could be the case, though. Most ghost lore is less about logic, more about emotion obsession. Yeah, but you know, it's kind of funny to think about it, right? It's like it goes from a situation where the ghost is in the power, and the ghost is like, oh, you're stuck. You can't do anything to fight back. But then if you turn into a ghost and you don't like that ghost for killing you, then it becomes a situation of, yeah, well, you're trapped here with me now, and I don't like you. I have beef with you. That's what it reminded me of, because she was saying, he'll get it. We'll just have to bring him with us. What if the ghost didn't want to be with you forever? For 7 days. Why can't he see me? Usually put ghosts in this category as feral spirits. Understandable. Can people even sense ghosts? It doesn't matter. I just need to kill him. How? Topic. Try touching things or talking to him, and bring him to your side. However, interacting with the living world really tires you. Once a week is the time limit. He told you before there are maybe 49 days until the doors to paradise open. So if it's per week, that's like 7 weeks? Make him come to you before 49 days pass. It would be awful to leave this world alone. Watch me fucking fail, and I will leave this world alone. Okay, where am I? Talk. Can he? I don't think he can even hear me. Oh, that's a cute animation. You talk to him. He can't see you. Seems people need some inspiration to sense ghosts. Then it's gonna be like week 2, and then I'm gonna be like, it's over. It's gonna be week 2! You're tired and need to rest. Guys, I think we're hitting our first ending of I fucking failed and I went on my own. A week has passed. Wait, you got tired talking to nothing because he didn't hear you. He takes a couple of days off, but then starts going to school again. You sit daydreaming in his apartment one weekday afternoon, thinking about your mom and dad. As you sit there, mom is probably calling around your friends' houses one after another, while dad is no doubt driving around desperately searching for you. Wait. If that's what you're daydreaming, shouldn't that come to a close if they know you're dead? I mean, like, your boyfriend seemed to be at home and on break from school for some reason. Or maybe I'm missing something on why he was on break in the first place. Maybe he was sick. On brand. Okay, is he home already? Oh, there he is. Him. I like how he's just him. He's him. He doesn't seem to notice you after all. That's okay. Let's try something else. What does poltergeist mean? Oh, I'm just gonna move stuff around his house, like make it float. You become a poltergeist. You couldn't even touch him as he slept in bed. That's it. I'm convinced our first ending is gonna be... You're tired, Anita. Yeah, our first ending is gonna be like, I achieved nothing. Another week passed. He spent surprisingly little time in his apartment. Come to think of it, he mentioned that he works part-time at a bookstore. You really wish you could go with him. But you can't leave his room now. You begrudgingly sit on the floor. The only weight you feel in your ethereal body is your heavy heart. Welcome back. We should start going like, welcome back whenever he's back. Recently. Is that Mom again? I better tidy up. Huh. What is dream? Do I come to him in his dreams? You appear in his dream. You pray. That his dream was full of him suffering as a result of your absence, bro. You didn't even pray that you're gonna show up in his dream and try to tell him something? Damn, wait, what am I supposed to do? Okay, wait, imagine if I just kept trying the same thing, like talk for 7 days in a row, it would actually achieve something eventually. You thought you wanted him to die, but you were wrong. You realize that all you want is to speak with him. But it's no use thinking about that now. What do you mean? We haven't achieved anything. Huh? Mom? You're awake? How are you feeling? I'm heading out to work. Can I get you anything? Supplements? But you haven't even paid back for the ones I got you last time. Wonder why they're censoring what the mom's saying. Is it like... Is it abusive? Fine, I'll get them. Would it be censored even if I turned up... But it's supposed to be for the gore and stuff, right? That I have not yet even seen. Curse. That's so cute. You curse him. You're so close. He has no idea how deeply you feel about him. And you're right here. Watching him when he sleeps. Like Santa, he sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. We're already on week 5! I've achieved nothing. This really is a fast game, huh? Another week has passed. Will you manage to talk with him today? This silent suffering that encroaches upon you. Is it resignation? But you refuse to let yourself cry in front of the one you love. Just like the web novel I was reading. I've tried one of everything so far, but nothing works. I feel like different endings would be different combinations of everything. And like different amounts of times of doing each thing, or maybe different order of doing things. But I'll just keep trying to talk to him. She did say she doesn't actually want to kill him anymore, right? So he looks more dead than you. Oh, why? Is it because of his rough family life? It's interesting that the mom is supposed to be in this house too, but we barely see her. Another week has passed. You have just a little more time, and yet you're so sure he'll come to you. Yeah, I'll keep talking to him until week 7. Let's see if talking to him a lot helps or not. Because then if I do it until week 7, that means half of my actions were talking to him. Is it really gonna end like that? Yeah, it is. It's making you want to replay an old point and click for some reason. Well, I think, why not, you know? This is probably gonna be a short stream now that I think about it. 48 days have passed since you became a ghost. This is our last chance. Fate will be decided tomorrow. Life is irreversible. There's no way you could accept this in the slightest. Yet of all the gratification you have achieved in your life, you could only lead yourself to believe that this was the best thing to happen to you. It was the only way to make your misfortune more tolerable. Just being a cute little fluffy creature is not enough. Cute little fluffy creature, am I a dog? Talk. It'd be really ironic if I turned out to be a dog the whole time. You talk to him. Just like prayer, you are left unheard. Oof. So talking to him 4 times didn't do anything. I wonder if talking to him 7 times would do anything. He didn't notice you this morning either. He went to the hospital looking like he was feeling sick again. He's been looking extremely pale lately. Seeing his deathly pale complexion makes your chest feel tight. This must be love. No! Is it not concern? You will be with him soon. So you decide to wait for him here. But there is an unknown figure standing outside his front door. Who is it? Is it not his mom, or... You've never seen them before. You got to his house at long last. Yet why can this person come so soon? You hear him say something. It's hard to believe, but... Could they be talking about you? But it was as if they were speaking another language, so you couldn't make it out. This mysterious person murmured something and placed their hands together. You suddenly feel as though your ethereal body is burning. No, it hurts! Is it an exorcist? Your fingertips blacken as they begin to disintegrate. Your favorite black painted nails are now nowhere to be seen. Wait, stop! It hurts! Why are you doing this? My throat burns! Help me! Can't you see what's happening to me? Well, maybe no. He lets out an exhausted sigh. Hey, I'm right here! Look here, it's me! Can't you see me? Hey! Bad ending 1. I got exercised! I got achieved nothing and got exercised. You need to let him know you're the one behind all of this. So does it just loop immediately, or... Oh, okay, it doesn't. Load? What do you mean load? Can I load from the ending? What happens? I'm thinking I was just gonna press new game. Oh, wait. If I press skip, so it will go back to the same thing. Okay, it goes to the same thing, so no need to load, we just start again. Skip the opening? Yeah, sure. Talking to him 4 times with one of everything, I got me exercised. What if I make him dream? Like, the entire time. What if I make him dream the entire time? I kind of want to try doing a route of everything where I just do everything once. Time to behead people. I did not succeed, by the way, but hello, Blue Nikolai. I got exercised. For this run, I'm gonna make him dream 7 times in a row. Maybe if I do it over and over again, something will change, right? Just double down on cursing. Let's do cursing after dreaming. I feel like cursing might make me go like exercise again. He has a dream of his desk after school. That's not me though. Okay. I wonder if we'll get different scenes about like what's happening in between the weeks too. No, this one is the same. Thinking about your mom and dad, same. And then he'll come home. Didn't sleep so well last night. That's something. Stop! You won't sleep well at all for 7 weeks in a row. See if you survive that. You appear in his dream. It almost felt as though you talked with him. That makes you happy. Wait, I just realized those things at the top right, seem to be changing. I wonder if that's an indicator of anything. Like, well, maybe it's trying to tell me what move I should do, but then here I am just pressing dream every time. Okay, spends surprisingly little, bookstore. Okay, in between the weeks, it looks like it's the same. It's about his reaction to the event that changes. He didn't sleep so well again last night. Yeah, you're not gonna sleep so well for 49 days in a row. We just love him so much that we won't let him sleep properly, right? Ah, this is a dream that we did before. See, the upper right changed again. Now it's like a crown looking thing with 3 hearts. You have a glass filled to the brim with water and ice. Ice just melted after 5 minutes. It's so bad today. It was also so bad the other day. The heat is insane. You thought you wanted him to die, but you're wrong. Okay, yeah, this is the same. This is the same. But what if... Okay, yeah. The scene with the mom. Heading out to work, the supplements. Maybe we can skip it, because it's the same one. Was that really your mom? Okay, it stopped on its own there. Was it really your mom? I'd flip if she goes on like that. Even teachers don't yell like that. That's new! She didn't react that way last time. Keep dreaming of me. Heat index of 44 is inbound this week or so, I heard. Dude, we're basically the desert at this point, except we don't get the perks of having a cold night, because deserts have heat of like 35 to 50 or so degrees Celsius, and then at nighttime they get like 17 to 20 something. I think it's basically like air conditioning. Why don't we get that perk? We're basically a desert. We have a desert. It's a mini desert. It's like sand dunes somewhere, and I forgot where it was. I think it was near Visayas. I'm not sure. I don't know why. We're basically an entire fucking desert country, technically, without the sand. It's worse because all the asphalt and urban environment reflects the heat back up. It sucks. We need the nighttime perk though. It needs to get colder at night. Like, if we're gonna suffer in the heat. You know, I actually thought deserts were hotter. Like, when I watch like stuff that features deserts or see it in video games, they always make it seem like it's so unbearable and it's so hot. And then I'm just thinking it's worse than what I've ever felt before. And then I finally searched, how hot is it in the deserts? And then I see the average of 35 to 50, and I'm like, dude, that's just the Philippines! It's the Philippines! I appeared in his dream just now, felt as if you laughed. Wow, so true. We did just laugh. Like a little jolt of life in a sea of non-existence. I hope we get a different ending this time. It's too good at heating up. They need to get better at cooling down. Can't be hyped up all the time. Need to cool down sometimes. Will you manage to talk to him today? Silence is a resignation. You refuse to let yourself cry? Okay. Dream of me. This dude has not slept well for 5 weeks in a row. You want him to have nightmares all the time if that's what it takes to bring him to you. You're tired and need to rest. Okay. You hope you get what you want today. You gaze at him as eating a perfectly cooked meal and you lick your lips. You yearn for the reward you worked so hard for. Oh, this is different. There was a huge shaking there. A strange feeling runs up your spine. Something is different today. Something is definitely different today. He also hasn't been saying, I'm tired, I'm tired, I'm tired. Maybe him saying I'm tired was like a build-up to me being exercised. Like maybe he's like, something's wrong. Something's wrong with my house or something. Check me out, witch doctor. Why am I so tired? You open your eyes after pretending to be asleep in the corner of the kitchen. Yours and his gazes meet. Sparks fly in your consciousness as if it was hit by something hard. A grotesque yet alluring impact that feels just like love. Wait, he sees me! Are you dead? Why do you see me? Ah. Am I hallucinating? I'm real! Oh. You're full of energy as always. My energy is my redeeming quality. I mean, yeah, you haven't given up for 6 weeks now. So, are you a ghost or something? Yep, I became one to meet you. I wanted to be with you. Wait, have you been around all this time? Yeah, I have. I'm so happy that you believe me. And then he asked me to exercise again. That would be so ironic. I guess I'll put on some tea. I don't think I can drink tea. Can I? Wait, but if I can talk to you, does that mean I don't have to make you dream? Can we literally just talk? You talk to him. You know, I really love you. And my mom, my dad, even all my friends. My grandma and my grandpa were always so sweet to me too. But now, I gave up all of them to come here. Is that why you want me to die? That's just, Well, I do realize that I might have mistaken a means for the end. He sighs. You want to believe that he sighs because he understands you. I don't think he... He's dumbfounded by you. But in the end, he always gives in to your selfishness. That's why you expect him to throw everything away and choose you as well. If Ghost Girl is cute and willing to meet halfway, I'm all for it. I mean, she's quite cute, huh? You're tired and need to rest. You tell him that before long, you will no longer be of this world. Yeah, in like 1 week. So you want him to come with you. Your simple yet destructive amorous advances towards him make him fall silent. And then after an awkward pause, he says he needs to think. Oh, it's over. I need to think about it. Before walking swiftly to his room. It's nighttime and moonlight spills into the kitchen window. On days like this, your heart seems a little more honest. Your head becomes clear. But the light is so blinding that you turn away and sit down. I'm not wrong, am I? Coming to see him after what happened to me. I tried really hard. I thought he'd be happy that I came. I thought he'd welcome me with open arms. But why have I died? That is the biggest mystery I want to know. Like, why have I died in the first place? Your fate will be decided tomorrow. Oh boy, fate is irreversible. You know, I actually tried to... I can't believe I gave up on my make him dream the entire run, and I picked to talk to him because he can finally see me. I actually didn't expect him to see me after making him dream of me so many times. You open your eyes and see, I see the redeems. Let me get the pudding before we see the ending. I just hope we don't get exercised again, even if he turns us down. I just don't want to get exercised again. I don't want to get the exact same ending. I want to get a different ending at least. Your eyes are open. Okay, all of the gratification you have achieved in your life could only be pleased is the best thing that could happen to you. Make your misfortune more tolerable. Just being a cute little fluffy creature is not enough. Okay, let's see it. Week 7. You can talk to me, right? I'm gonna have like a 5 dream 2 talk run. What do you say? You realize you just made your final act. Your love violence committed in the name of love. The more you do something unthinkable, just proves how far you're willing to go for someone. But at last, you will have nothing to do with the reality of the world. That's different again too. Together, you watch the moon from the kitchen window. With the window bars, the electric poles, the weeds obstructing your view. It feels far from romantic. I don't know, that at least the angle that we have in this image looks pretty cute. Dull and miserable. It was not the kind of date you had dreamed of sharing with him. But the dullness and misery are inextricably linked with the vividness of life. With life, reality, and a body. A fashion is one thing that seems to free you from life's torments. But the one person who always reminds you of the appeal of reality is him. Hey, tomorrow. Whoa, you spooked me. I'll answer you tomorrow. I just need some more time. Oh god, tomorrow's my last day, bro. Hi, Chi, have a good stream. Thank you, Kapen. Thank you for joining by. Hope you're having a great night. How are you? And alright, gonna hop on and go shower and pray the water doesn't come out too hot. Good stream, Chi. Thank you, Hermit. Have a nice night, and hopefully you can get some cool down from the 40 plus degrees heat, because that's crazy. Light shines into the room. It's so bright, it turns his black hair into a shade of blue. You realize there are so many things you want to say as you gaze upon his profile. But a certain air around the room causes you to hold your tongue. It's important to be able to read the room. So, what if he looks a little pale? You want to respect the sheer weight of what he's experiencing. But you wonder if he realizes just how hard your spirit brain is working right now. After a while, he comes out to say goodnight before going to his room. The moon shines brightly tonight. Oh, dawn of the final day. Tell me I don't get exercised. Ah, has class started already? I tried to wake you up multiple times. Oh, it's a flashback, I guess. All your friends are gone. No way. Well, good morning, I guess. It's not even the morning. We've got to move to the next classroom. Oh, really? Yes, really. So, were you waiting for me? I imagine that were you waiting for me with the big eyes and the blinking like, yeah. Everybody else left, though. Well, who else was gonna wake you up? Thank you? But if I'm gonna be late, I'd rather skip class. Huh? So what will you do instead? Like, chatter? With who? You, of course. I can't be bothered to get all my textbooks ready. Huh. Well, now you're up. I'd better get going. Huh? Already? You really left. Don't leave me. Yeah, don't leave me. Don't exercise me, please. I might be a ghost, but I'm not a bad ghost. I didn't curse you at all this time. You dreamed of a wonderful moment in your past. The period soon after you and he met. Until that day, you considered him to just be an average guy. You gazed absently out of the window and saw beautiful autumn colors outside. The last thing you saw when you were alive were dark clouds, with streaks of bright blue shining through the summer sky. That day, you made a promise with him to go see the fireworks together. But he said he didn't have a yukata. You dumped out everything you'd neatly packed into your pouch, and ran out of the house after changing into a dress. After that, you think you almost remembered something. But as he came out of his room, all thought ceased. Wait, so you guys were together on the day that she died, but you ran out. Maybe she got hit by a car? Morning. I also just noticed that she's full of color, while he barely has any. Like, the brightest thing about him are his eyes, and they're already, like, shaded away by his glasses. Hey, did we see the fireworks in the end? No, you don't remember? I don't know. I don't remember what happened before I ended up like this. Like how you became a ghost. You never brought it up, so I assumed you remembered. Well, I don't. All I remember is desperately coming here to see you. We made a promise, didn't we? And we had fun together, right? Surely that wasn't all a dream. At any rate, that was one regret. Despite him always being busy working his part-time job at the weekends, you finally had a date set up. Shoes. I bought some new shoes. You're always very particular about your appearance, so I figured I should make an effort too. But what's with the shoes? Are you wasting money now instead of looking after the family? Mom, I ran my body into the ground working for you. And yet you're willing to abandon me for some girl? Whoever it is, call them and cancel. Oh, you could say I got an earful. As you listen to him recount what happened, you finally begin to remember more and more about that fateful day. We're gonna find out why she died. Even the fact that he went to such lengths as to anger his mother just to be more fashionable for your sake blows away, and a striking memory burns you. You remember now. He didn't make it to where you were supposed to meet. Sorry, I can't go anymore. That was all he said before hanging up. You kept trying to call back, but he wouldn't pick up. You wondered if he dumped you, or if you were the only one who thought you had a promise to date. Well, while you were filled with the darkest feelings, you weren't the kind of girl to give up so easily. You weren't just a cute girl who would sit there and wait for fortune to come your way. So you went to see him. Wait, did you actually make it? Or, oh, you actually made it? You met his mom? Okay, that's when I met your mom. Yeah, she has quite the short temper. I would guess that she isn't too fond of girls that dress the way you do. That was absolutely right. All she did was screech at you for deceiving her son. She wouldn't hear anything you had to say. So, you lost it. Your feelings for him were genuine. You weren't going to sit there and let that woman dictate your reality. His mom is shouting something from atop the steps. There's a deafening crack. followed by the sound of liquid splash. You did get hit by a truck or something. Is that a bus even? That might be even worse. By the time you... No, wait, no, that might be the apartment. By the time you realized that liquid had been coming from your head, your eyes gazed lifelessly at the sky. Yeah, we got hit by a car. Or a truck. You died. So that's why. You instantly noticed I'm a ghost. You remembered how you always take such quick baths. You wondered why he was always trembling afterward, like his body's not warmed enough. Adamant that he should warm his body properly, you stand in front of the bathroom door. You use all the power you can to muster to open the door. And you find yourself drowning in the bath. What? The water washes away your makeup. You don't want to be seen like this by your one you love. It's grotesque and unsightly. How did this happen? Why did you come here? Haven't I explained myself enough already? Do you even have to ask? This is one long day. Yes, I do. After all, you always did horrible things to me. I haven't the slightest idea why you'd want to come. I always do horrible things to... You say you like me, but I don't really feel it. It's always about what you want. Oof. Oof. You wander around me as you please, with no regard for my privacy. I can't love someone who acts like that. Honestly, you make me miserable. GG, man. That's a bad ending. His words take you aback. Far from forgive you. He was doing all he could to tolerate your tricks and pranks. Oh. While one's right to love another is freedom of one's soul that must be respected. To an equal extent, one is also free to hate another. But why? I love you more than anyone else. I've only had eyes for you. I came here even after I died. Was that not enough for you? Does it not matter to you how I feel? Yeah, I'm sure you'd become uncomfortable, right? Hi, Chi, it's been a while. Hey, Jorin! Glad to see you. Glad you could make it. Hope you're having a great day. It's not like all that matters is what you think. And you expect everyone else to think the same way? Why? No matter how much you try, you don't understand. Your fulfilling life has drained your imagination away. Your kindness is the product of a comfortable life. And vice versa. His kindness is the product of wisdom gained from the hardships of life. Only now do you realize how much your selfish disregard has caused him to suffer. And now that your time in this world has ended, your tears just keep flowing. Girls in love must be the strongest creatures in the world. But once both love and life are gone, they become the most wretched of creatures. But you, despite everything, you came to see me? Instead of replying, you nod while wiping the tears from your face with a sleeve. But your tears disappear before even reaching the floor. And I can't die with you. I can't die for your sake. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Valid. I know. You wouldn't die for me. I knew that, and yet I kept trying. Even though I knew it was impossible from the start, I couldn't give up because I love you. I get it. Thank you for loving me. Congratulations! Today is the day that you and him first understood one another. Oh, well, that's a good thing. While your relationship was hideously far from ideal, there was now a mutual emotional connection. You feel as though your hearts are somewhat in sync. It is the beginning of a new relationship. Excuse me, wait. I thought this is the day that I pass away for real and, like, ascend. What do you mean it's the beginning of a new relationship? That can't be. I'm literally... This is my final day as a ghost. This is not gonna go anywhere. While there would be inevitably future trials and tribulations to overcome together, you can only hope that your hearts would only become closer over time. But I'm passing away, right? I thought I was passing away. You're kidding, right? If you were still alive, that... Exactly. You saying that makes me feel like all of this was worth it. The truth, however, is far too heavy. Reality is the spanner in the works. Your corpse, his mom... Even though there are some serious things that need to be considered, Your soul desperately attempts to leave reality, but reality is blissfully unaware that you are the strongest girl in the world. You're welcome. So you don't love me, but you don't hate me either? I guess. You was alright. Huh? I wish I could have heard you say that sooner. It means I get to keep trying to get you to love me until you actually hate me, right? Wait, no! The goal is for him not to hate you on the day of your date. You became a ghost. But because you didn't do anything bad, your soul would surely be judged favorably, right? After all, I love chocolate. Whenever you see it, eat it as you cry to yourself. And remember when I stroked that cat on the way back from school once? Think about me every time you see a cat. Damn. Making our final demands before we move on. Wait. While you do that, I promise I'll be better. It's not over yet. Wait, do you mean like after you get reincarnated or what? Whatever it takes. Incarnation, guardian spirit, whatever form necessary. I'd truly be over the moon if I could get you to fall in love with me. But more importantly, as you have been so kind to me, I want to protect you. So no matter what, I will come back to you. Don't fall apart. Until I return, dwell on my memories. And live on. Well, that was still a selfish ending on our end, but it was not so bad. They did understand each other in the end. 1 year has passed since school student has gone missing. Has yet to be found and searches are... See, I told you it'd be okay. Hiding my body in the mountains worked. Besides, I gave you permission. I've questioned it multiple times, but are you really a guardian spirit? Yep, I say I am, so I am. Wasn't it a good idea to move away from your mom? I guess. And the reason you could get away from her so peacefully was because you had me guarding you. You're welcome. You really think so? So wait, his mom killed me, I guess, and hid the body. Well, thanks. So what now? Want me to steal a test paper for you? I think I might hate you for that. What? You had a pleasant dream again last night. Sometimes, you hear whispers from ghosts who didn't end up as fortunate as you. They're bitter, resentful, and tell you to kill him, but you simply squash them with your foot. Cinderella should have used her glass slipper as a weapon. Trying hard not to become an evil ghost is strangely similar to trying to get someone to love you. No matter how great of a place the afterlife might be, it would be more terrifying than Abyss without him. In other words, the place is like any place is like paradise as long as you're with him. Wait, I got the true ending? Paradise is where we lie. The afterlife really is separated into good and bad. Then this would be the bottom of whatever good place is. By his side, you feel like you're at the depths of paradise. So I didn't move on after the last day. I was able to stay. You're crawling in the depths of paradise again today. Yo, that's kind of crazy. So we stay by his side as a ghost instead in the true... I get the credits! I guess that's it. Like, why will I go back and do other endings and they're gonna be bad endings, right? Well, I do it for the achievements, but probably not for the stream. I don't think it would be good to end up on nothing. The water was hot. Oof. Welcome back, Hermit. Good game, guys. Good game. 2 tries, easy peasy. True ending, lemon squeezy. We're so good at being ghosts. Actually, when I thought that, like, I thought by her style, considering the title of the game, and then like the synopsis of wanting him to follow her into the afterlife, I thought she would be a landmine girl, but she actually seemed kind of nice. It's just that she, like he said, was just thinking about herself the whole time. Which, in the end, wasn't the end of the world in the true end. They got to talk about it. It's pretty cool. You gonna wait for it to cool down? No problem. Honestly, small, short, and simple game, but I actually liked it. I like the aesthetics. I like how happy-go-lucky the girl was. I don't think I could stay positive in that kind of situation. So kudos to her. That is rough. It's also rough how the mom of the dude killed her. That's rough. And then hit her body too. That must have made his life much harder. Side story. Prologue. I do not know where to access that. And if I have to open the gallery, I'm not allowed to do that on stream, so I guess. Because I am assuming it's under extra, but I'm just worried that might open the gallery at the same time. I have never tried it. So I guess that's a good point to end off. Yeah, best not. Yeah, let's not risk it. Because we also got the true ending, so maybe doing too much might get a VOD nuke. Yeah. Thank you for joining Decollate Decoration. In the end, I was kind of right. It was a cute game. It was a cute game. It's just a little bit darker than normal, you know? But not too dark. Right. Thank you. Short, small, simple stream. Yes, indeed. Thanks for streaming. Thank you for joining. Short, small, and simple game. Tomorrow we'll play Escape Academy again with Lou at the same time. That's gonna be a longer stream than today. I think both of us don't remember how to play the game. So it's been a long time, so it's gonna be kind of YOLO tomorrow. And then on Friday we'll try to finish Call of Duty since we're already halfway through. Maybe we could do it in one sitting. And then Paranormicide will be back next week. So yeah, as mentioned in Discord, it is not here this week because we'll be adjusting the 3D model. But yeah, you did reflect trial, right, Chi? The what? Before I end off, the what? do you mean refractive railway in Limbo? The Ray Boss mode in Limbo? Oh, I didn't know that's what it was called. Yeah, I tried it, but I didn't quite finish it. Yeah. That happened for sure. Let me turn on my music, by the way. Yeah, so we're not in actual silence. I wonder why there's actual silence on the main screen. You got bodied. I made it like halfway, and then I just gave up. Yeah. All right. Thank you everyone for joining today's stream. I'll see y'all tomorrow for Escape Academy with Lou. Have a nice day or night. Take care. I do. Yes, I do. Bye bye. Wait, I fucked up. I just transitioned to the same screen. That's my Call of Duty screen. My bad. Okay, there you go. Okay, bye-bye. See you around.